we got a new toy today. We haven't done a gameplay vid in a while, so I figured we would just kind of hang out and mess around with my new pool today. We got a tree sorcerer. So I've thrown my fastest set of gear on him, and I kind of want to play around in arena a little bit with a different idea for a cleave. I think I've got a good one. I think I got a good idea. So let's find a good candidate for it. All right, so these two are still in it, but we're also going to run our tree sorcerer, and then I'm going to throw in my fire hog chef. Happened to be the perfect speed for what I want to do here. So this is going to be kind of an annoying one to do it with, but you'll get the idea. You'll get the idea. So we come in and we A3. If they had immunity, of course, we would strip it. But we get a pretty good boost here. We get a 30% boost, which I think is better than what the pumpkin was giving us. We have our defense down here that's going to be fairly reliable. I'll AoE. And then in my head, since she's 1 speed slower, she just gives him his next turn. So basically, both of my big damage-dealing AoE units get to do both of their big AoEs. I don't think very many teams are going to survive that. Obviously, if there's a water sphere, we have to deal with him. But and she gives us pretty decent insurance, actually. Pumpkin's also pretty nice. Pretty nice heal. Pretty nice little backup. But she's got the passive cleanse as well. So could be fun. Could be a fun one to run. Obviously, we lose quite a bit of max speed, so I'll have a harder time winning the speed race against other speed teams. But anything that's not a speed team, I think we should be okay. So like here, like that's probably fastish, but again, I don't think I get outsped. I don't think I get outsped. Yeah. And then y'all are gonna have to really have something special going on to survive all of the nukes I'm throwing. Yeah, and then see, he would still have another turn after that, and he's got a stun. So we've got a Dark Queen and Bash. She's got 2 opportunities for the most part to get her stuns up. See, something tanky like this is where I really want to test it out, because I feel like this might open up what's possible for me during rush hour. I have to be kind of careful about what I try to cleave when I'm rushing. Ooh, interesting. I think let's just do this. Still worked out. I'm not sure how Light Archon got a turn there. Unless I'm crazy and that was fire. I guess he could have been on whatever the equivalent of Nemesis is in this game. I can't remember what it's called. See, like this I assume I get outsped. Maybe not down here. I don't know. I guess it's worth a shot. I'm kind of just curious to see how I'm going to hold up against, because Dark Pumpkin just has so much more base speed. Yeah, I feel like I think that's just kind of a slow pumpkin. No shade intended, but I don't. He's got like, if I'm not mistaken, he's got like 114 base. Doesn't he have like 114 base? 119 because I've fed him stacks. Yeah. And my sorcerer has 92. Yeah, that's a lot of speed. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of speed. That's 17. No. More. 102, 112, 27? Is it too early? Am I doing my math wrong? There can't really be that big of a difference, can there? 92 to 102 is 10, 102 to 112 is 10. 27 speed difference with the stacks. So yeah, I should never outspeed a pumpkin. That's not something I should ever really try to do. If I'm actually trying to. Again, like during rush, I would never try to outspeed a pumpkin, I don't think. But anything that's not a pumpkin, I guess there's a couple of other units I have to be careful with, but again, this would kind of be what I would take in against stuff like this, or anything that might be a bit tankier. What's your base? I really wish it would let me see the unit's stats. Like, not their stats. I think Calibria did that. I think Calibria let you see how units were built before you hit them, which I always thought was kind of an interesting decision. What's light? Robot space speed, 96. So then I think I probably win that race. I do have a little bit of confidence in my speed. He's pretty fast. Oh, she's faster even. That's weird. It's weird to fill up somebody's turn meter and have them not get the turn still. I get she was probably just past 100, but it feels weird. I think we can probably still do that. I hope. Be a real shame to get soloed by a water barb. Okay, whew. Could have been bad. But yeah, this is, okay, see, this is an interesting one because of her. I wonder if it's still in my history. I want to show y'all this. I've just got her set as my defense right now. She had a win against an actual team that actually tried. It's pretty funny. I posted it in my Discord. I know that's so frustrating. So yeah, lots of count. I guess it'll be interesting to see. One would think I could keep her relatively contained with stuns and stuff, but can I kill is the question. Bash stuns would be so big, man. They would be so big. And she just loves to stun the wrong unit. How's he not getting stunned at all, though? See, now I kind of want to come back in and just beat this team. Because that just annoys me that they get to do that. That's just annoying to me. I guess I don't feel like dealing with it right now. But man, that's aggravating. Yeah, let's just do that. This. Actually, I'll save that. Do I even need the defense buff here? I don't really think I do. I think we can just get him out of here. Light nurse. And then what's your deal again? You're like Molly? Yeah, you gotta be real careful about trying to cleave a Molly. But I guess I am a little curious. I need to make... I don't really like this team. So let's run... I can't get the same mileage out of my bookworm that other people seem to. I don't know why. It just doesn't work out. Log chef. And you. There we go. Again, not expecting to win this one, but I just want to see. I just want to see how it goes. Wow, very tanky. Man, I really don't like that. I really don't like that. I feel like when you fill up an ally's turn meter, they should just get the turn. I think that's kind of the whole point of that, isn't it? I really don't like that. That's very aggravating. Because otherwise, what's the point? increase the action bar of an ally target by 100%. Which theoretically, again, the wording sometimes in this game can be a little weird, but wouldn't that mean that it would take him past 100% as well? I feel like that's supposed to be giving him a turn. I kind of feel like that's supposed to be giving him a turn. Now I feel like I want some knockback instead. That's aggravating, dude. Who else might I like in here? I could just bring a specialist and hex anybody that's going to be a problem. Let's see what this looks like. I didn't mean to fight this team. I don't even know what the team is. All right. Nice counter to him. So yeah, if I just... Nobody should be cutting here. Unless they're on... Faith? Is it called Faith in this game? This might be a nice one to run, because again, it opens up who I can hit a little bit more. I just throw a hex up on whoever the problem is going to be. Light Bear, Water Dome. Interesting. I could have like a few versions of this even. You know what I mean? Just because he looks like he might cut. This might be a nice one to run. And again, I think opens up my possibilities quite a bit. I wonder if Hex counts as an inability effect for her. I don't even know if I need to hex anybody. Let's find out if hex works on her. It does. I guess technically it's not an inability effect, quote unquote. This might be a good one. This might be a good one to run. So yeah, like, if we're fast enough, which I think the queens are faster, I'd do this, and I do this, and I do this, and I do that. This might be it. This might be our team. So yeah, I can just kind of use like her turn meter's a little fuller than I'm comfortable with. So I just take out the potential for her to be a problem. Yeah, GG. This might be it. This might be the team we run. I don't know if I'm gonna rush this week. I didn't plan on it last week. I actually got a new best last week, but I wasn't planning on it, but then I woke up early with a headache anyway, and I was like, well, I'm already up. I might as well do it. So again, like, we just kind of feel like it's going to be hard to lose a fight with this team. As long as I go first, I feel like it's going to be hard to lose a fight. Should not speed a pumpkin, but I've got stuff to deal with the pumpkin as well, so that's fine. What is your speed? Let's just jump in. We'll find out. We'll find out. What's your deal again? You have a thing like at the end of your turn, you give an ally turn meter or something? I don't want you pulling any bullshit. And we all know you will. We all know you will. Come to farm. What's your deal again? You're just a cleanser and stuff, right? Okay. No. No turn for you. And it's quick. Yeah. All right. This might be my new like main offense. I'm digging this. And lots of. I have lots more. Like I would never try to cleave this generally. Is she gonna cut me? She might. But I still need. I guess I could try to stun. Maybe it'd be worth it to just try to stun here. Nice. Glad I found a way to work her into a team, my water specialist, that I can use regularly and quickly. I use her, but I usually use her in fights that are going to last a little bit longer. I'm glad I found something to do kind of quick with her. This one. Again, I would not come in and try to outspeed the pumpkin here. So I think probably what we would do is just... He's going to get to ignore some defense. So here, let me edit this real quick. I think we're gonna rock that for a while. I should be able to run this, but he and Bookworm love getting a lot of ignore defense procs. Or like ignore defense crit procs on my fire units. Who should we bring? Let's bring Bookworm. This team has no lead though, does it? Let's let Dark Nurse get a little playtime. Let's see how this goes. I'm kind of curious to see how this would go. Do you have a passive? Why do I feel like you might have a passive? I'm gonna hit you with this so that you have a defense down so that if you catch a counterattack, it's gonna hurt. And then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Because I don't think he's gonna get to kill me. Yeah. GG. And then we'll do this. Well, I probably should have waited till there were more debuffs up, but whatever. Yeah. This will be interesting because there's a couple units in there that are going to be pretty fast. But you're going to be faster and more of a problem, I think. Although that knockback's going to hurt, but we got the stun, so it doesn't matter. Got the stun, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Good pick. I popped a blessing, and it was between Tree Sorcerer and Tree Iron Fist. And I think Tree Sorcerer just has so much potential to be a meta unit. I mean, it's Tiana from Summoner's War. He's gonna be good for a while. So, yeah, we might have outgrown the Dark Pumpkin for a little bit. Outgrown's not the right word. We may stop using the Dark Pumpkin for a minute and run with that team for a while. Because I think I'll still outspeed most of the same stuff I would outspeed with the Pumpkin lead. And I'm just not going to try to outspeed pumpkins, but I rarely did that during Rush anyway. I didn't want to play that battle. And I wasn't speed tuned as well. So yeah. I'll show you this. This is pretty cool. I think this is the first time this has happened. It's definitely the first time it's happened in Ruby 3. But every one of my defenses... I didn't lose a single round this whole Guild War on defense, which is pretty sick, man. Pretty sick. Pretty happy with that. I do want to look at my light dome. I can't remember how she's built, and I feel like I can probably... So she's on double counter right now. If I could keep... I would love to get her on another counter set. Is that possible? No. No, apparently it is not. That's all I've got for revenge? Where's revenge again? That seems crazy. That I don't know. I mean, I've been pretty strict on my gear, what I'm keeping these days, but I guess I need to do some more boxing club. I think I would like to get my light dome into all counter. That's going to be kind of hard to replace, but having more like if I could get a 5-star here, that's not bad for a 4-star though. And then this is also not a bad piece. They're going to be hard to replace. You know what I could actually come in and do, which I'm annoyed that I haven't yet. Do I have crit damage? No. Okay. Let's see what we can't bump up on her a little bit. I don't have a defense percentage convert. I need some more dice. I pretty much exclusively use my dice in Juggernaut these days. We'll take a defense. Man, getting fours. Getting fours heavy, dude. I don't care about her speed or anything. But like that attack. But again, I guess I don't have any crit damage. I could give her a little more accuracy, I guess. Nah, that's not worth it. There we go. That's a good roll. Take that. Okay, how about that flat attack for some flat defense? Why not? Nah. Do a little better than a 13. Dude, you have no idea how stubborn I am. Yeah, you better give me that. Be here all day, dude. What do we got? Nothing I can really do anything with. I could get that luck rate out for some flat defense. Oh no, I can't actually, because I've already done that on this piece of gear. So anything and yeah, nothing that really matters. All right, how's she looking now? That's a pretty substantial bump to the defense. Yeah, that's a pretty good bump to the defense. Not a bad improvement there. It's probably worth going back through my gear soon and seeing if I can get a little faster on my sorcerer as well. Gotten a few decent speed rolls here and there. So we might be able to get a little bit faster there, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's what we've been working on. We're still letting these pile up. It's gonna be a while. I have 2 of these. I almost pulled her this morning. Almost took her from the event. And I have him. And then I have these 2. And I don't really care about having him, to be honest, at this point. So yeah, it's gonna be a little while before we pop on exclusives, but that's cool. They'll just pile up over time. When is tunnel resetting, dude? A day? Hurry up. Hurry it up. All right. Hurry it up. I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up here for today. Pretty fun little arena testing day, though. 2113. Almost. I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys have a good one. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you later.